Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to my channel. This is another process video for Off the Board where we pick something off of our board from Pinterest, which is this one, and then we scrap it, whatever it is. So, we have a challenge this month that was, you have to go to the fifth board. Well, I took it as fifth of something. So, I took it as you go to the fifth board because I organize mine by boards, not just by pins. So, by the fifth board, so that is my layout inspiration board. And then inside of that, I went by the fifth layout that I pinned. Well, it became this fancy-dancy, Chamel, all the goodness, this, that, and the other about coffee. From the cut shop, it was Jennifer Albercut, if I say that right. If I don't say that right, I am sorry. But, obviously, the cut shop is like no longer making cut files. They do have cut files, but I don't have this particular cut file from the cut shop. I do have quite a bit of hers, but not this one. So I decided to go back into my stash. Now, I was part of a design team a long time ago. Her Etsy shop is no longer available, so I'm just stating that she's in my stash. And it had a bunch of these circles, and I thought what I could do is that back this all up on foam tape and get me the little nooks and crannies and do literally the same thing she has, except it's going to be about my puppers. The breeder, Wendy, I think her name was Wendy, yeah, did a fantastic job for me while she had Asher Basher. And obviously, you know, when you are a breeder, you can't let them go until a certain age and this, that, and the other. So Asher Basher was born on the 1st of May, and we didn't receive him until the 21st of June. So in the meantime, as I was getting to know the breeder and as she was getting to know me, I told her, I said, is it all possible that you could take pictures and then send them to me of my little stinker binker as he's growing up in your house? And then obviously, you know, we're friends on Facebook, and then you'll see what Asher Basher turns out to be as he's growing up in my house. And she did an amazing job for me. So I've got 2 layouts that I'm going to put up on my channel. This one is first, and then I do have one coming up on the 29th of the pictures of Asher Basher from when he was at the breeders. And so these 3 photos are of the first time that he was able to sit outside. They started potty training him at this point, like getting him to kind of understand you need to go outside and go potty that way, and, you know, yada, yada, yada. Well, of course, he's sitting in the grass, yawning and giving me the tongue and all of that stuff in the photos. So I thought that this would be a great way to show off the Echo Park collection that I got. I think it's called, let me look. It's called My Dog. And I do know, I will tell you this, I am using it in both of the collections, or both of the layouts that I'm putting up on my channel this week. I just wanted to kind of get away from the fall, and just because I am going into, by the time these go up, this is the last week of November, so we all know what's coming up in December and all of this stuff. And I was able to knock out quite a bit of my photo or my layout, you know, for the next couple of weeks because I've been home for the last 2 weeks. When this goes up, I'm on my last stretch of my 2 weeks that I've been home. And yeah, here we go. These stickers stink the big one. They just suck. They do not come off. They're about as bad as American Crafts and not sticking to a piece of paper. They're sticking to this. So I had to stop the layout or stop the video just so that I could get all of my stuff off. And you'll see me struggle all the way through because every last one of these do not come off. Like, it frustrates me. I got this, I did a double collection with this. So that works out for me because I ended up getting, you know, 4 sets of papers and all that stuff because I really like this collection. And obviously, when it comes to animals, there's not that many collections out there. So I wanted to be able to have you know, a good variety of papers. Even if it is the same, I definitely have no issue mixing it up and all of that kind of stuff. So one of my section is a wolf, like he's barking, and then the other one is the word bark. And even though he's not barking or, you know, making any sounds in these videos, and he's more of just laying down and, you know, hanging out outside for the first time, I was like, you know what, I'm still going to use those words, and that's going to kind of be my title. I do have my best friend that goes on there, and play all day, and let's play, and all of those types of sayings. So yeah, if you hear my family in the background, obviously when I do my voiceovers, they always decide to be, let's be loud and obnoxious while I'm doing a voiceover, so I'm sorry about that. But I am just getting all of these placed down, getting them so that they're in the right spot. Like I said, here we go. I should not have to use I have to stick down stickers. That doesn't make no sense. But I am inking just these a little bit because I wanted to give it a little bit of a different dimension, just to have something different. And these are the two sides, and then I placed that one right there because I liked it there over where I was going to put it, which was on top of the one where he's laying down and looking straight at us. And he is still just as dark as this, and he still has his white little paws and all this stuff. And let me tell you, that face that he gives, yeah. It's just now got gray. After we gave him his first haircut, his face has now got gray. So he literally looks at you like a grumpy old man now. And he's now May, June, July, August, September, October, November. He is rolling into 7 months for us, and 5 months for having him. So he has definitely changed quite a bit of our lives. I for one, I'm surprised that I've actually grown attached to this little boy, because let me tell you, I'm not much at the beginning. It took me a lot to do this. I know that I have given and talked about this, and it's something that you have to give your whole heart for. And I was not sure if I was going to be able to do that, and he sold. The minute we got him and we started laying with me and playing with me, and, you know, wants to come hang out in my craft room and just lay down and sleep because, you know, he's not getting tortured by dad and sissy, that he definitely got to my heart, and he's definitely a daddy's boy. Hands down, 100% a daddy's boy. So I'm just going through all of these little bits and bobs and just placing down all of this stuff. I really love how this turned out. I think it is one of the collections that I love from Echo Park for having a puppy collection, for sure. It's got all the right sayings, obviously, and I just love the background of this. So make sure that you go check out everybody that's linked down below. Obviously, all of their links will be there. There's always tons of inspiration. So get onto those Pinterest boards. Start using them, whether it's crafting, whatever the case may be, whatever you use them for. I use Pinterest for just about everything in my life. And all of that jazz. And now I'm placing down these little footprints, and then I come in with my sequence mix, and I happen to find this set from Stampin' Up! That, don't ask me how long ago this is, or even if it is available, but I do know that they have sequence, and I'm just placing all these 3 little dots everywhere and getting that. And then I do come in with my white acrylic paint, and I give me all of these good white blobs and spots and sequence mix to add to the boot, and I add some stars and some hearts and some other little sequence, and then that is about it. The still shots are definitely coming up. If you are not a subscriber, I would love to have you to my family. I am trying to hit 3,000 subscribers. I've got a month to go, technically 2 months, because I said by the end of January. So I would love to be able to hit 3,000 so I can work on 4,000 for 2021, because let's face it, it's been a weird year for 2020. But I hope that the rest of this video finds you well. I hope that you just love to watch me put sequins down and some splatters. Again, I hope that you all are staying safe. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.